Here is the question. What is decorator? This is a very important question. Let's see the simplest definition which you can tell to any interviewer. Angular decorators store metadata about a class, method or property. Now what is metadata? Metadata is data that provides information about other data. For example, suppose you have a book. Then things like author name, title, price, publisher, etc. all these information about the book is metadata only. Meaning it is giving you information about the book but it is not the main content or data of the book. This is metadata. Similarly, here we have this component file. Now the main logic and data of this component file component will be inside this class app component class, right? But the information like selector is a metadata. Similarly, template URL and style URLs will be the metadata. So decorator store all the metadata of the component. Similarly, in module case, it is @ng module decorator which stores all the metadata like declarations, imports, providers, bootstrap. I hope now you understand what is metadata and what is decorator. One more thing about Angular decorator is all decorators are represented with @ symbol. So this is all about this question. If you have any queries, then my name is Happy. You can ask me any question. What are the types of decorator? Let's see quickly. We have 4 types of decorators: class decorators, property decorators, method decorators and parameter decorators. Now this class decorator is just a category. The actual decorators are @ng module and @component. These are the actual decorators. Here in the diagram, the decorators which are in bold words are the important ones, so you can remember them. The rest are not so important and they are slightly complex also to understand, so we will cover them in upcoming questions. One thing you noticed about the decorators that all these decorators start with @ only. This is the short story of this question. What are pipes in Angular? Here is the simplest definition. Pipes are simple functions which accept an input value and return a transformed value. We have 2 categories of pipes: built-in pipes which are provided by Angular framework, and then custom pipes which you can develop on your own and then you can use at many places in your application. And here are all the types of built-in pipes in Angular. Let me show you the example code of lowercase pipe and uppercase pipe. See, this is the code of component file. Here we have set a field title equal to pipe example. Now if we see the HTML template file, then we used this string interpolation to bind data from component to HTML template file. So the first line is the normal one. Then to convert this line to lowercase characters, we will use pipe like this, and the output you can see here in the browser. Similarly, we can use upper pipe like this. So this is how the pipe is accepting some input and then transforming it. Now next part is parameterized pipes. When we pass any parameters to the pipes, it is called parameterized pipes. Let me show you this with the help of currency pipe. Here we already have these previous pipes. Now let me put the currency code here. See, now this amount will be converted into dollar currency, as by default dollar is the currency. But suppose we have to convert this number to INR currency. For that we will pass a parameter like this in the code after the colon, and then that will be transformed value will be the INR. So this here you can see the output, one is dollar and one is INR. So this is the benefit of parameterized constructor. It will give you more specific result. This is the answer of this question. If you have any query, then please ask me. What is chaining pipes? The chaining pipes use multiple pipes on a data input. Like this. See, we have multiple pipes here. First, date pipe converting date of birth to date format, and then second uppercase pipe converting date format in uppercase. Let me show you this in the code. This is the previous component code. Let me put my date of birth here. Then in HTML template file, I will put the chaining pipes like this. Now here in the browser, you can see the first pipe transformed the input data into the date format, and then the second pipe converted the string to the uppercase letters. So this is the short and simple chaining pipes.